Of easy drinking O'Keeffe, Carlsberg, the glorious beer of Copenhagen, and Old Vienna, just say OV.
With the series tied at 2 last Sunday, the Nordiques in white blitzed Winnipeg 8-3 in Quebec City. The Nordiques started the game as if they were shot out of a cannon. Quebec led 4-0 before the Jets finally scored near the end of the first period. But Quebec, with J.C. Tremblay leading the way, completely dominated play, and Winnipeg was never in the game. It was a most embarrassing defeat before a CBC national television audience, and the Winnipeg players had 48 hours to brood and prepare themselves for the next game in Winnipeg. Perhaps you'll get the idea of why Winnipeg was able to win 12-3, a huge margin in such a hockey game. The Jets were fired up Tuesday night, and they also had a game plan. They had to forecheck Quebec, particularly J.C. Tremblay, the Quebec quarterback who had destroyed them in Sunday's 5th game with his artistic passing. With the game not 2 minutes old, Mike Ford hit Tremblay. That knocked the puck loose. Nielsen fed Hull, and it was 1-0. But Quebec came right back with 20-year-old superstar Réal Cloutier catching Winnipeg goaler Joe Daly by surprise on this play. Cloutier carries the puck into the Winnipeg zone, can't find anyone open, so instead of passing, he shoots it toward the Winnipeg net, and must have been as surprised as Daly when it went in. That made it 1-1. Then with the Winnipeg defense caught up the ice, Bobby Hull couldn't stop a two-man break, and Tardif sets up Cloutier beautifully to make it 2-1 Quebec. Hockey is a very emotional game, and when teams are closely matched, the ability to sustain that emotional peak is often the difference. On this night, Winnipeg had it. Peter Sullivan, a 2-goal scorer in the game, makes the next play. He works his way in to feed Dan LeBreton, who appears covered by the Quebec defense, but LeBreton gives it that extra effort, gets a half step behind the defense, and manages to find a small opening with a deft backhander. 2-2. Winnipeg took the lead by again working on J.C. Tremblay. Ulf Nielsen used his body instead of finesse and took J.C. out of the play. He gets the puck, feeds Anders Hedberg a goal-mouth pass, and the Swedish Express shot it in from a very sharp angle. 3-2 Winnipeg. Bobby Gaindon, a former Quebec player, was one of the Winnipeg stars, and again it's persistent forechecking and determination which pays off here. Gaindon breaks through the defense, moves in, but is beaten by goaler Brodeur, and then watch what happens. J.C. Tremblay gets the puck behind the net, then Fran Huck forces Tremblay to hurry his clearing pass. It's intercepted along the boards, comes out to Huck. He makes a beautiful play to Gaindon. 4-2 Winnipeg, the first of 2 goals by Gaindon. Late in the period, the Jets lose their poise for a few moments, and Quebec had them hemmed in their own end. All the Winnipeg players are in a cluster in the center zone as the Nordiques have them running around out of position. Finally, Cloutier gets the puck. He shoots. Daly saves. Chris Bordelot is there to catch the rebound. 4-3 Winnipeg at the end of 1. In the second period, Hull, Sullivan, and Ford made it 7-3 Winnipeg before Gaindon puts the game out of reach. He does a great job here, showing determination to keep the play going, maneuvering around, trying to set something up. Goes over to the boards, turns around, works his way out to the center slot. Finally, he charges in, loses possession, but Winnipeg manages to keep it in. Fran Huck gets knocked down, but Gaindon dashes in to cover up, passes over to Barry Long, moves in for the return pass, and it's 8-3 Winnipeg at the end of 2. In the third period, Sullivan scored his second before Hedberg made it 10-3. This is a great goal. Nielsen makes the play, and watch Hedberg's great timing as he gets everything into his shot while skating at full speed. Something a lot of great players have difficulty doing. Here it is. Everything into it. That was his 13th playoff goal, tying him with Bernier and Cloutier of Quebec. Lindstrom made it 11-3 as the frustrated Nordiques continued to take foolish penalties. The game was long since over, and Quebec was emotionally and physically spent. The Jets just keep pouring it on, and this play goes Hedberg to Nielsen to Hull. The hat trick, his 13th playoff goal, tying him with Hedberg, Cloutier, and Bernier. That was the sort of concentration.
It's taken by Tremblay, and Tremblay slowing things down in his own zone. He's the quarterback of this Quebec team, loses it to Nielsen, and Nielsen tried to set up Hedberg, but he couldn't get his shot away. Now it's dumped to center ice. Colin Bordelot in across the Winnipeg line. He's going right in, takes the shot, and Daly makes the save. Ford comes back for the Jets.
Just under 9 minutes. Here is the first scoring chance by Colin Bordelot. A great move around the left side, getting the shot away, and Daly was there to...
Sutherland and Brackenbury. Here's Brackenbury, a backhand shot, and that bounced off a player. Brackenbury goes to the corner. trying to move out from the corner, behind the net to Fitchner, right out in front, and Sutherland couldn't get a shot away. Back comes Hedberg for the Jets. Working down across the line, dropped to Hull, a shot, and Brodeur grabs it and holds it as Hull was trying for the far corner.
That's where he labeled it, for the far left-hand corner behind Brodeur, and a great save on that tremendous drive by Bobby Hull. Hedberg ignites the play. The trailer to Bobby Hull. They're right on the money. It's inside the post. The glove of Brodeur. As Bobby Crown of the Jets, seeing that stop by Brodeur off Hull reminds me of a goal that Bobby scored from that very same spot right here in Quebec in the 74 Team Canada Soviet Series that got the Canadians off to a 3-1 lead that night. Finally, they won.
Now it's LeBratton over to Sullivan, and Sullivan couldn't catch up with it as it's brought back by Bernier of the Nordiques. Down in across the line, moving right in. He tried to set up Dubé, and he deflected it wide. Paulin Bordelot takes it to the boards, back to Weir, his shot, and Daly deflects that to the corner. Green for the Jets, a pass ahead to Sullivan, over on the left side to LeBratton. LeBratton against Tremblay, tried to set up Lindstrom, it went too far. Right wing, he's checked, the puck goes loose, it's Tremblay playing it around to the other side to Lacombe. Lacombe, a lead pass to Cloutier. Cloutier has a breakaway. Coming back quickly to Cloutier, and as Cloutier got it over to Tardif, he shot wide. 3:42 remaining in period one. No score in the game. Hedberg to Hull. Hull back to Nielsen. His shot, and the save is made by Brodeur as Hedberg was cutting in from the right side. Well, first the Nordiques in this period with their big line applying pressure.
You say down, and it's hard to remember that 48 hours ago these teams came up with 15 goals.
7 of them in the first period.
Here again is Don Whitman.
Schubert at his own line. 2-4 to Nielsen. Nielsen trying to organize things in the center ice area. He loses it to Fitchner. Here's Fitchner going in. He takes it. Seconds into the second period, there was the mistake. Ulf Nielsen, who makes very few of them, losing the puck at his own line, and Bob Fitchner walked in with a high blast that beat Joe Daly.
Well, you simply don't give him a chance like that, and with the second period only 11 seconds old, Quebec Nordiques lead the Winnipeg Jets 1-0. Here's another angle of it. Stole the puck, high drive just under the crossbar, the top left-hand corner.
For Bob Fitchner, a native of Fitchner goal. Daly had played it just as well as he could. It was a perfectly aimed shot to that top corner on the far side. Here's another shot, they score!
Listen to that crowd. You think Quebec has won the series, not just getting into a 2-0 lead. We'll see it again. It's an example of a defensive lapse on the part of the Winnipeg Jets. All right, here it is. Bordelot winning the draw, getting it back over to Cloutier. Cloutier makes this play, feeds it across to Tardif. There it is. He beat Daly cleanly as the Jets didn't cover. Tardif streaking right across the face of Joe Daly.
And with only 1 minute and 10 seconds gone in the second period, suddenly the Nordiques have exploded for 2 goals. They lead it 2-0.
Here's the play again. Very important, the winning of that face-off by Bordelot. Then over to Tardif, and he made no mistake. You cannot fault Daly for the second time. He's been beaten cleanly twice now for Nordique goals. There it is again. Cloutier really made this play, a honey of a pass. One 10 in the period two.
Goal of the series scored by number 8, Marc Tardif. Assist number 9, Réal Cloutier. And Christian Bordelot at 1 minute 10 seconds.
Play in the center ice area. It's Lesuc. Over on the wing to Lawson. He takes the shot right on the rebound. They bang away, and what a glove save by Brodeur.
Six go high on that exchange. The crowd here goes wild on the save by Brodeur. I've commented before about the ability this young man has with a glove. He never looked more impressive than on this play right here. He literally stole a goal from the Winnipeg Jets. There's the rebound. Then watch him cover up with the glove right there.
Danny Lawson to save. He plays it on the wing. A pass over to the far side to Lindstrom. Too far. Lindstrom races after it against the Quebec defenseman. It goes loose in the corner and finally is dumped ahead to Bernier. And we have Lindstrom going at it with Dubé now. And that little hassle started as Lindstrom tried to go around Dubé. And they went into the boards in behind the Quebec nets, down to the line. Back to Perry Miller, to Sullivan. Sullivan in front to Guindon. He took a shot that's wide. Sullivan out in front, and LeBratton couldn't get a shot away. Here comes Bernier for the Nordiques. The pass over on the right side to Guite. He takes the shot. He hit the post. He hit the post. A great chance for Pierre Guite. Over to Bordelot now. Bordelot takes the shot off Cloutier for the Nordiques. Down to the line against Green, trying to go around him, and the veteran defenseman kicks it to the corner. He gets another chance as that puck bounced off a leg right back onto Cloutier's stick, and he shot it wide. Back to the point to the Riviere. Here's his shot. He scores! Deflected, I believe, by Mark Tardif.
The Winnipeg Jets simply cannot afford to give the puck away. Let's see if there's a deflection. I couldn't pick it off there, Don. It may have been by Mark Tardif. Riviere got the shot away, flipping it out over the stick of a Winnipeg player. Here it is, head on now. Watch Tardif come in. Yes, redirects the puck past Daly for goal number 3. Quebec leads it by a score of 3-0. They're going to give the goal to Cloutier, it appears.
Cloutier and Tardif were both in front of the net. For the Nordiques, it's Bernier, Bordelot, and Guite. And from the faceoff, a quick shot that Brodeur had to grab. And he has been most effective with that glove hand.
But a goal would give them the lift they need.
Riviere behind the goal, up along the boards. Ford fighting for it along with Guite. Lynn comes in to help out, over to Sullivan. Sullivan tried to set up LeBratton. He takes the shot, he scores! Dan LeBratton from a sharp angle got that shot away low on the stick side and beat Brodeur, and it's 3-1.
Well, the Jets persisted down. They finally got that goal. Here it is again. Here's the play forming up. Inside the blue line, there is careless clearing on the part of the Nordiques, and LeBratton put his stick on it and pounds it home past Brodeur. All right, we'll watch it from the other angle now. Here's the puck rolling to him as the Quebec team couldn't pick it up. Right past him. It surprised him, I think, the fact that he got the puck and got the chance to shoot.
And then Winnipeg 12-3, and now it's 3-1 for the Nordiques. Up along the boards to Cloutier, to Tremblay. Long shot. Daly loses it. Long shot that Joe Daly lost at his feet. Well, any momentum the Jets may have had would be lost right there. That puck seemed to dive. That long shot by Tremblay, it seemed to dive right at Daly's feet and trickled on through. And that brings a smile to the countenance of J.C. Tremblay and many of the spectators here in Le Colisée.
It's the routine kind of shot a defenseman will make. He reaches center ice and simply drives it in. The idea being everybody plows in after the puck. This dropped on Daly, as you said, Don, and got right through his legs for goal number 4. It couldn't have come at a better time for Quebec or a worse time for Winnipeg because they've lost all that momentum they had with their first goal. Here's Tremblay skating slowly at center ice, winding up and slapping it. Here's the puck dropping right at his feet and going to his legs.
By the Nordiques with Bordelot starting back. Long shot that Long dropped in front of, and then Green deflected it out into the center ice area. Boucher tries it again for Quebec. Over to Cardiff, right in front, and Daly makes the save.
And the frustration on the face of Cardiff. He had Daly dead to rights.
LeBratton trying to move it out of there. Boucher is there, and so is Bernier. Back to Cloutier. Cloutier going right in. He takes the shot, and Daly makes the save. And we have another altercation in the Winnipeg zone. Dubé is involved in this one. I'm not sure whether it's Lindstrom again or not. Those were the two penal lines. He shoots it in behind the goal, then Lindstrom goes in there. He gets it to Dunn. Dunn tries to play it out. It's kept in by Bernier. Back to the point. LaRiviere, his shot. He scores!
Happy. It's 5-1 now. That one, I think, got through cleanly, Don, with no deflection. That shot from LaRiviere.
LaRiviere, a mid-season acquisition from the Phoenix Roadrunners, has let go a couple of good shots from the point. This was one of them. Watch this low drive, and we'll see if anyone deflected it.
I believe that was his all the way. I'm not sure if number 20 for Quebec, Dubé, got a stick on it. I don't think so. We'll wait for the announcement and pick it up once again. Here's a shot now from the low angle. Coming back to LaRiviere. He set up a previous goal, tipped in by Cloutier.
He's taken out of the play, and Dubé flips it along the boards, along the right wing, all the way out to center ice. A race after the loose puck. Bernier gets to it. Bernier working to the corner, right up front, they score! Bordelot! Paul and Bordelot making it 6-1.
That was among the prettiest of the half-dozen Quebec goals. Here's the play, coming across the blue line. Swinging it out in front. Bordelot right there to drive it home into the corner past Joe Daly. Play was started by number 21, Serge Bernier. Bernier, watch Bordelot, 17, cruising and waiting. Out to him, one motion into the net.
And Paul on the play comes back for Winnipeg. Lesuc working from the side, had it poked away by Tremblay. Back to Green. His shot is knocked down in front by Lacombe. To Cloutier, ahead to Bordelot. Bordelot going, and he scores! Christian Bordelot on that breakaway.
Well, the Jets simply can't afford and haven't been able to afford this kind of mistake all night. Let a perfect pass to him, and Bordelot simply sails in to get his second goal in a row, whipping it past Joe Daly to make it 7-1.
Bordelot, of course, started his WHA career with the Winnipeg Jets. He was then traded to the Nordiques, and he would love to defeat his former teammate. Behind the net, you see that tremendous drive of Chris Bordelot as he ups the count to 7-1. Now it's Bernier. Pass over on the left side. Dubé racing into the corner after it. Back to Bernier. Bernier getting set. He scores!
say. A dispirited Winnipeg Jet team giving up goals easily now to the Quebec Nordiques, who have rolled into an 8-1 lead. Again, a puck being given away. Bernier, the edge of the face-off circle, shooting it past Joe Daly. Bernier's first goal of the night, 8-1 for Quebec.
For Bernier, that's his 14th goal of the playoffs. As we take another look at it, as Dubé plays it back out, Bernier dodged one Winnipeg player, Perry Miller, and then walked in and picked the far corner on Joe Daly. Billy Lasuk now, a backhand shot that bounces off a leg high right in front. Lynn banged away at it, and it went wide. Lawson trying to come from behind the net. He tried to jam it past Brodeur, but the Quebec goaltender dove on top of it and on the play, brings it back and shoots it down into the Quebec zone. Tremblay goes behind his own goal. A little dump pass. Too far. It's picked off by Hedberg to Nielsen. Back to the point to Perry Miller. Getting set. He shoots. He scores! Perry Miller with the second goal of the game for the Winnipeg Jets, but not really much in the way of a celebration on the part of the Jet rearguard. His face pretty well tells the story. The dejection, despite that goal, that cuts the advantage to 8-2.
Well, it's one for his personal stats. It gives him his fourth goal of the playoffs in this series. It narrows the count to 8-2, but isn't going to change the final outcome one little bit. Again, it's indicative of the fact that many of the Winnipeg shots have come.
And it's Bernier for the Nordiques. Bernier playing it off the boards into the center ice area. A pass over to Dubé. Dubé trying to get it to Bordelot. He does. Bordelot takes the shot, and Daly makes the save. 25 seconds remaining. Dubé trying to come out from the side of the net. 7 seconds remaining. The fans beginning to count it down. It's shot down the ice, and there it is. That picture on the ice tells the story. Winnipeg Jets now lining up to shake hands with the champions, the Quebec Nordiques. A lopsided 8-2 victory in this championship game. Mark Boulot talking to Joe Daly. Dan LeBratton there. Danny Lawson, Anders Hedberg, Ulf Nielsen. Many of the fans have poured out onto the ice to share in this celebration. The most valuable player in the playoffs, Serge Bernier. Mark Tardif, who has had a tremendous season, a tremendous year. Pierre Guite, who saw limited action, but in the Sunday game came up with a very key goal. The Winnipeg Jets extending their congratulations. The Quebec Nordiques, the champions of the World Hockey Association in this 1976-77 season. The trophy, the championship ABCO Cup, will be presented by Mr. Ben Haskin, the chairman of the board of the WHA, actually one of the men responsible for getting the league off the ground, to Mr. John Dackers, the president of the Quebec Nordiques.
The chairman of the board, Mr. Ben Haskin. Monsieur André Pinard, des services financiers AFCO. Monsieur Ben Haskin présentera maintenant la Coupe AFCO au capitaine des Nordiques.
Mark Tardif is there. There's a very happy Chris Bordelot. Mark Tardif, John Dakers, the president of the Nordiques. There's the replica being hoisted high in the air, but Mark Tardif has the real thing. It was won last year by the Winnipeg Jets. And listen to the fans as it's carried around the ice by Mark Tardif. Twice the Nordiques were losers in the WHA championship. They have finally engraved their name on that trophy. A very beautiful trophy it is. They succeed the Winnipeg Jets as WHA champions. A very happy Mark Tardif taking that championship trophy, or trying to, through that mob of people, to the Quebec dressing room. And the fans here at Le Colisée just don't want to let this celebration end. Tardif in that throng down on the ice, trying to hoist the trophy high in the air. And with the organist leading the way, the Nordiques fans are again celebrating, reminiscent of the way the fans reacted in Winnipeg just a year ago. Well, the players down at ice level now trying to make their way to the dressing room.
Et maintenant, il me fait plaisir de vous présenter le capitaine des Nordiques de Québec, Marc Tardif.
Down at ice level, Marc Tardif has been presented with a microphone, and the captain of the Nordiques is obviously going to say something.
J'aimerais au nom de tous les joueurs vous remercier pour l'encouragement que vous nous avez apporté cet hiver. Sans vous, nous n'aurions pu gagner. C'est pour vous, tous sœurs québécois, que nous apportons cette coupe ce soir. J'aimerais au nom de tous les joueurs vous remercier énormément. Et je suis certain que nous allons la garder ici pour de nombreuses années. Merci.
An extremely popular individual with the Nordiques, their captain, Marc Tardif, who suffered that very serious injury in the